Mannya is a village which is in southwestern Uganda and near the border between Uganda and Tanzania, and this village is a remote one.
Every day for the rest of my life, I'll dream of that day, and I'll know for sure what you did for me.
Most of the people are really poor with very low income, and these are people who are just stricken by HIV/AIDS, and so many orphans in the community, and they lack most of the necessities of life.
She's gorgeous, pretty girl, aren't you, hey?
As much as they prepare you, in the briefing before you come here, how things are, how the community is, when you actually see it, see things like, for example, their houses, I guess, what they have to live in, their clothes they wear day in, day out, they don't get changed, no showers. When you actually see that in real life, it sort of does, it pulls at your heartstrings, I guess, and makes you sad, it makes you want to help.
When you look at it in pictures and things like that in the office, it doesn't do it justice. It's when you come here and you experience it and you get a really strong feeling of you want to do more and more, and how much more can you do, and what can you go back, and the projects that you can work on, and the really simple things that just make such a difference to them.
I came in here one and a half years ago. I found 2 buildings that had been constructed. We've seen Mannya changing, and we've had several buildings come up as well. We've started the guest quarters up there for the visitors, for race camp, and a dormitory for boys that is already completed and is being occupied. The HSC block, that's senior 6 and 5, that is already in use. Construction of the new girls' dormitory is also underway. The service that we have here at the health center is HIV/AIDS counseling and testing. Before there was no kindergarten, we realized that our students were, I would say, poor quality, and we decided to start a kindergarten so that we have the students right from the kindergarten and train them, get good education, pass them to primary, then take them to the secondary with a good background, so that when they join the tertiary institutions or university, they are good material.
Today we are traveling to the village of Sibo, that is Sibo Parish, and it is 5 hours away from Mannya. So how the village is, and this gives us a picture of how Mannya looked like before. Yeah, Mannya was also like this in the past. The roads to the Mannya was so poor, just as they are poor now here. And the infrastructure for the schools were not there in Mannya, and now we have them. They had no health center, but now we have the health center in Mannya, which is the same here. We don't have all those things, but we hope if there's anything that done to this community, they have the HIV/AIDS problem, and many of the orphans here lack people who can support them.
As you can notice, most of them don't have shoes. They're all bare feet. They walk for 15 kilometers, some over ridges and hills, and just bare feet like that. And most of them, the uniform is considered their best wear. You can see when they're going to a party, they get their uniform, is their best wear they have. These are their books they come with at school. They don't have a bag, so if it rains, they all get soaked, and eventually they are going to tear into pieces.
I grew in this area, and I was the first to graduate in this area, and I feel passion for this area. If there's anything that can be done so that our people can really have a good life, especially with education and good health.
Our dear visitors, we are very happy to receive just the whole experience from the first day, the welcome that we got, and yeah, the people are just so beautiful, and beautiful little kids coming up and just holding your hand, following us around wherever we go, and yeah, it's just beautiful experience so far.
This is my sponsor child, Maureen. It's the first time we've met. Both of her parents have died, so since I started sponsoring her, she's been able to actually come here to the boarding house to finish her education. And when we met yesterday, she actually said to me, you're my new mum.
To use the word wow and amazing, and you could use it a million times, and it wouldn't explain the situation.
My name is Flavia. I'm a social worker for Mannya community, and my work entails identifying the vulnerable, the orphans, the elderly in the community, and finding out the problems they have and how we could help them. Here in this family we have 12 orphans that have lost their parents to HIV/AIDS, and they're being looked after by a 90-year-old lady who is partially blind, and her only surviving child is 56 and disabled. She makes mats for a living. That is where she gets money to buy soap, salt for the kids, and provide for books and pencils for them to go to school.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then you just drop it onto your foot. We want that bit to hit the ground, and then the football will come back up. And then you mark the football like that.
No, not the typical clinic, that's for sure, but no, they're going well. They're getting the hang of it, I think.
Father is an amazing person. He has done a lot for this community. He loves kids. He loves the people love him. When he's away, you can feel that there's a void. He cares for the people's needs. He goes an extra mile to provide for them.
Welcome to Mannya.
Every day for the rest of my life, I'll dream of that day, and I'll know for sure what you did for me.
Everyone that visits does not leave the same as they came. It changes you as a person.
So